Hey guys, what's going on? You know me, right? I'll tell you what's going on. Big Green Egg. So you know I'm here at Barbecue Outfitters where I hang out most of the time. Get a paycheck for being here, you gotta love it. Sell a lot of these eggs, and I'm often asked, how do you use it? What's the easiest way to use it? And in this video, we're gonna go over a few tips, maybe some tricks on how to use it and what'll make your life a little easier in doing so. And this doesn't only apply to the Big Green Egg, any Kamado cooker out there. I'm talking Kamado Joe, Primo, whatever's out there, right? Different styles. Big Green Eggs, the choice. Big Green Eggs, the king. We're gonna talk about it, all right? Like I always say, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be money. Stick around. Alright guys, so when you get your egg home, obviously the first thing you want to do is put charcoal in it, okay? As you can see, there are different blends, different flavors out there, different qualities of charcoal. Now you spend a lot of money on your egg, why use a cheap charcoal? Don't do it, you'll be sorry. You want something that's going to burn hot, you want something that's burn clean, spend the money. Spend the money on good charcoal. As you can see, Big Green Egg Company makes their own brand. This is 100% natural oak and hickory. Next, Fogo. Fogo lump charcoal is a premium blend. This blend burns extremely hot, works really fantastic, and you're going to get some very big chunks of charcoal in there. I opened the bag up with one cook, and there was a piece of charcoal in there. I'm not kidding, it was the size of a grapefruit. It was amazing. Burned a long time. Rockwood's another brand. Again, we carry premium charcoals here at Outfitters. You're going to like what you use in this brand. Worth the money. Don't be cheap on your charcoal. Spend a lot of money on the egg. Use the right charcoal. One thing you don't ever want to do is use lighter fluid on your charcoal. Also, you want to use lump charcoal like I was explaining a minute ago. Do not use briquettes. You do not want to use the Kingsford or anything like that. Gotta be lump charcoal, no lighter fluid. Alright guys, so getting the charcoal in your eggs set up is very simple. Taking the cooking grate off of here, I've also taken the charcoal grate out, and the reason why, I'm going to make your life a little easier here, alright? We've got a charcoal ash basket and a charcoal basket we're going to put in here for that, okay? So we've got this basket from Kick Ash Company. Make sure you put the hole lined up with your air vent on the bottom. We'll get that in here first. And we're going to talk about that in a second. Get your charcoal basket in like so. Charcoal control, all right? You don't want to use that basket. You can take your basket out. Now you're going to put in the steel plate that your Big Green Egg came with. All right, now you got your plate in here. You're loading charcoal. You can go ahead and put your charcoal. You want to go all the way up to this lip here. That'll get you a full burn. You can generally go to about half the holes. That way you're good to go. Still going to concentrate on about a 12-hour burn up to that point. One thing to remember, keep these holes clear. When you take all your ash out, you take all your charcoal out, you want to be able to either poke these holes, keep them free. That's how the oxygen is going to breathe, all right? Regarding the charcoal basket, you do not need the plate in the egg for the charcoal basket. You can get rid of it. You can leave it in there if you want, but you don't have to. Lay that back in there, fill it with charcoal, you're good to go. Again, foolproof way is just getting the basket, filling it up. It's worth it. It's $88, but worth the investment. It'll make your life a lot easier, let me tell you. Now you don't have to use that basket or that can, but it'll make your life a lot easier. Let me show you why, all right? So basically at the start of your next cook, say you're done cooking, you want to get your ashes out. The old way, you'd have to scrape them out the bottom with your ash tool. Here you got your ash basket. Basically, you get your basket out, pick it up, basically shake it, get all that ash out of there. You're going to be left with good, clean, reusable charcoal, okay? Now, when you're done with that, we're going to come back and we're going to get the ashes out. Normally, you got your ash tool, and you've got to go in the bottom down here, open up your vent, reach in, and scrape your ashes out. Don't have to do that no more, unless you want to, but why would you? Now, you reach in, get your basket full of ashes, and just dump them out. Now you're ready to cook. No mess, easy, and fast. Again, you can get these components here at Barbecue Outfitters, make your life easier. That's just a couple tips there for that. Now, next tip, I'm gonna get all this back in here. Next tip is on your heat deflector, okay? This is used for indirect cooking. Keep your proteins from burning, getting that direct heat, right? It's just a heat deflector. It's actually called a convector. Now, when using this guy, you can see it's got these three, what I'm gonna call legs or feet, right? Although they're not down, they're gonna be up. When you use this in your egg, if you can look over here, you see you got the Big Green Egg logo back here, right? That's always to the back. Just remember that, because you're going to want to put your convector set that way with the Big Green Egg to the back, this foot up towards the front. Run that at 6 o'clock, 11, and 1. Again, your heat deflector will prevent any burning of your proteins. Get your cooking grate back on. Now you're ready to cook. Now, why does it matter that that front leg is at 6 o'clock? Let me tell you why. That heat that's coming around your food now, instead of being direct, indirect coming around, that little foot right there, that ceramic, is actually going to prevent your heat from coming up dead center and fooling your temperature gauge and thinking it's hotter than what it really is. Okay? Super simple, makes a lot of sense, believe me. Makes a difference. You all want to know what you're cooking at, right? Do that and you won't have any problems, I guarantee you. Okay? All right, next little tip on moving your egg around, right? How you want to move it around. Obviously, unlock the feet from the bottom. Get your lock off of there. Move it around. Most people think you got your handle, you're going to roll it around this way. Do not do that. You're going to have a good chance of flipping it over. Big Green Egg sells their older style nest, which basically you want to move it from back here, these points, if you don't have this new system with this new handle. If you don't have this handle, which is a lot easier to move back and forth, simply grab your egg from here, safely roll it around. You're grabbing the frame now, okay? The new integrated frame, though, is actually bolted to the egg, as you can see here, here, and here. It's actually bolted to the band. It's not going to fall. It's connected. Easiest way to move your egg around. And the only reason you're going to move your egg around is, say you're in the garage, you have it outside, you want to, move it back and forth easier. This is the way to do it. If you're in a fixed kitchen setup, no worries, you're not going to move it at all. But this is designed to go in and out of your garage. All right, now cooking, right, with your vents. How do you control temperature on the egg? You can control your temperatures two ways. You can control it from the bottom or from the top. Right, first way to do it, on the bottom down here, you want to open your vent all the way. Open your top vent all the way, okay? You're going to control your temperatures now with that bottom vent. The bottom vent, right now it's wide open. You are cooking hot, all right? You're doing pizzas, you're doing fajitas, you're grilling. You want to lower that temperature, close that vent down, all right? You can go down about ½ an inch. That's your temperature right now for briskets, anything low and slow, 250-ish, 220 degrees. You want it hotter, simply open your vent. Leave the one up top all the way open. You want a little more smoke, you can close it about halfway and you're good to go. All right? That fire needs oxygen. Basically, you're killing that air intake, oxygen, with the vent down low. Now, using it up top, same scenario. Open all the way up here. Now, open all the way on the bottom. Okay, now you leave that open and you're controlling your air on the top vent. Say you want to cook low and slow, you go to about ½ an inch right there. You want to do chicken at, say, 300 degrees, about right there would be your setup for chicken. You want to go even hotter than that, you want to do pizzas, you want to grill fajitas, steaks, wide open. Now you're talking 600, 800 degrees, okay? Simple, easy, either or, whatever suits you best, whatever your preference is. Me personally, I like the bottom vent shut to about ½ an inch, ½ an inch, and leave the one top wide open and go from there. Super easy to do. You got two options to do it. Do what works best for you. Last investment I would make on your egg is a cover. Get a good quality cover on it. It is ceramic. It's not going to rust or anything like that, but you want to keep it clean, right? Keep all that protected. There are metal bands on here that will rust in a while, but keep them covered. Super easy to do. All right, guys, if you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. I will answer everyone, I promise. You want to see one of these firsthand barbecue outfitters here in San Antonio, come see us. Guys up in Austin will take care of you as well. Big Green Egg, if you're not familiar with them, check them out. I've got a few videos in my library on them, and there's videos all over YouTube, okay? Appreciate you watching. We'll catch you on the next one.